And welcome to the MLG TV arena. This baby is spanking fresh.
Oh yeah.
Hot off the press. They were practically building it 12 hours ago to wrap it up, but it's here, it's now, and it's in Columbus, Ohio. I went to school here at Ohio State. I'm from Cleveland, so it's not necessarily my hometown, but definitely my home state. And I love that it's here, man. I couldn't be more excited to be back here and commentating.
I'm so excited to be in the MLG arena for the first time. This is absolutely awesome.
It's pretty sweet, man. I mean, obviously I'm biased. So it's okay, a little, but like it's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
And we have so much in store for everyone all week.
We do.
We're wrapping up Call of Duty Ghosts one last time. The last event.
Yes.
There's not going to be another Ghost event after this one.
No.
And we have 8 teams who have managed to qualify for this event, and they've been grinding it out over the past 3 months.
Yes. So we got 8 teams here. It's double elimination bracket. So season 3 playoffs. If you guys are probably really hip to this if you're watching right now, but they've been battling it out over the course of the past couple of weeks. It actually got pretty crazy here, like EG not making it, like kind of the shakeup there for these top 8 teams to come in. Optic at one point before they did the Red Bull House was like kind of down there, you know, so it was a little crazy how this all kind of sorted itself out, but it's the top 8 teams, double elimination bracket, and all matches will be best of 5 throughout the day.
Well, speaking of those 8 teams, let's take a look at our number 8 seed coming into the event. It's going to be, of course, Most Wanted. Space League, Classic, Puddle, and Slack. A 21-23 record in the COD League. Not the best, but they've managed to get here, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, hey, they can hang. They're a top 8 team, no doubt about it. And then coming up at our number 7 seed is going to be Noble. And we've got Slasher, Sender, Chino, and Miyagi. I'm a Miyagi fan. I really liked watching him at X Games. So I'm seeing, I'm interested to see how this team plays up. Obviously, Most Wanted and Noble being down there, they're not above 500. There's some doubt that they can do, go far in this bracket. But seeing upsets happen, and this game as it's kind of gotten closer to the end, some teams are practicing and playing less than others. So any one of these teams, can maybe sneak up on somebody.
Completely agree. Our number 6 seed coming into the event is, of course, Denial. Denial, one of my favorite teams to watch. You've heard a lot of people on ESR, for example, saying that this team is going to be a team that at least gets to the final of this event. Study, Replay, Saints, and Zuma, 23-21 record. These guys, they've had some struggles, but they've managed to get themselves back up there, and what a fantastic lineup.
Now that they have an event win, too, like they obviously can show that they can do it at a high level, and then also they believe in themselves that they're able to do it. Study, after his run with Envy, then switching up to Denial was probably a big moment for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Coming into our number 5 seed is FaZe. If you were watching UMG, you saw exactly what this team was able to do. Anytime Karma is added to a team, that team turns into gold.
I mean, it's a 2-time world champion.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, he is just a phenomenal player. And then you've got Censor, Parasite, and Apathy. I always thought Apathy was kind of an underrated player. I feel like everybody knows he can play at a high level now, so I can't really consider him underrated now because everybody knows, and certainly with their tournament win, they're continuing to show it.
Our number 4 seed coming into the event, Optic Nation, a 24-20 record in the COD League. Embos, Killer, Miracles, Ricky. I mean, when you have the best S&D player in the world in your team, it does make life a lot
Killer
easier.
is the best S&D player, and you got Money B, man. That's a solid team right there at the number 3 spot. Or 4 spot, rather. Brother team, sister team, team
Cousin
A,
team.
varsity team, whatever you want to call them, Optic Gaming, they're going to be in the number 3 seed with a 26-18 record. You've got Nate Shot, Clayster, Proofy, and Scumpy. You don't need to say much about this team. Everybody knows them. Certainly Nate Shot's got a big fan base there. And this team struggling, for a couple of weeks there. They went out to Los Angeles, did Red Bull House. They got to stay together for a couple of weeks. They got to practice together. They obviously then were able to play their Season 3 matches together too, which helped them move up the rankings, no doubt about it. So they were able to secure the number 3 seed. Moving into number 2 is going to be Rise. Now, this is, a lot of people don't know. They're 28-16. They had an impressive run online.
Very impressive.
Certainly everybody was like, hey, it's an online team.
Until UMG Nashville, where they took down Optic Gaming twice. One was a 3-0 and one went to a Game 5, but they still managed to get the work done.
Do you think they're the real deal? Do you think that their number 2 seed is deserved?
It's an interesting debate, but I have to go with yes. They've beaten all the top teams. They deserve that spot right now. They do. 28-16 record. You can't argue with that. Seal of Benson approval.
Stamp it. Let's go into our number 1 seed. And now I'm going to try to act smart here, but it's going to be COD Stats that told me this. Team Envious is the only team where all 4 players in every LAN that they competed have been able to maintain a plus KD.
That's crazy.
So all 4 members of Team Envious know how to shoot with that vector, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, but a 31-13 record. You can't argue with that. Merc, JCap, Formal, and Nameless. What a fantastic squad that is. But now,
check out the bracket.
Let's have a look at the bracket. Let's see who's
break
stacking up in round number 1. First game, Team Envious versus Most Wanted. After that is going to be the first game of the day, Optic Nation versus FaZe. And what a game I think that's going to be.
Yeah, we're going to kick that off. We'll be commentating that one. In the lower part of the bracket, you've got Optic Gaming going against Denial. And like I said, so Optic Gaming, you know, I picked them to win it all. I just had a feeling. I will say that it can't go off. It's a gut feeling, if that's what you want to call it. I'm not even really sure what it is. But to be honest, you know, they haven't been playing much. It's not like they were well equipped going in here. From UMG to this, they've not done much. And then you've got Denial, which I know, you know, they won, but I still feel like they're hungry. You know, like this is what better way than to close the night out and knock Optic Gaming winners round 1 down to losers and go into round 2. So I will be watching that. That's our last match of the night. I'm looking forward to watching that one. And then at the bottom, we've got Rise Nation and Noble Vanquish. A lot of eyes on that match as well. And then with you talking about Rise, I think all of us want to see and are going to hold Rise, you know, kind of, you know, under a microscope and see if they are a real deal. You hold the number 2 seed, you got to play like it. So we'll be watching out for them. And look, this isn't all for nothing. They're going to be playing for some serious cash here.
$75,000 on the line this weekend for his first place, walking away with a massive $30,000. Second with $15,000. Third coming in with a very respectable $10,000. Fourth, $6,000. Fifth and sixth both going to share $4,000. Seventh and eighth sharing $3,000. But for his, everybody is walking away with money.
That's a nice problem to have. You know, you just showing up here.
Just sit down in that seat.
You're going to get some cash.
Easy $3,000 right there.
That's wonderful. All right, so let's take a look at the schedule for today. We've got 4 matches that we're going to be playing here today, Friday. We're starting here momentarily with Optic Nation versus FaZe. We then got Team Envious going against Most Wanted, Rise Nation going against Noble, and then Optic Gaming versus Denial. Please note, though, we've been listening in the community. I live in the Reddit and on my Twitter.
I see you all the time.
So I'm all about it. Whether it's good or bad banter with the community, I love them all the same. We're going to do the schedules where they're accelerated. So if we're ahead, we're just going to start it. That way you don't have to worry about any of the timing stuff. We've heard it. Another thing we'll be talking about here soon is we got an analyst desk, so that's why we brought out TP and Crimsix. So we're trying to do some stuff to pack in between the time delays and all of that, and I think that's going to make for a better weekend for everyone.
Oh, without a shout. And as you said, you know, we have so much jam-packed in this weekend that you guys have to remember, you can watch this no matter where you are. If you're on the move, doesn't matter. You got your mobile phone, you got your tablet, you can check it out all on there, and as well the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One. And if you're on your PC, MLG.TV/God.
No excuse not to watch your beautiful face here, man. That's for
exactly.
sure.
You know, you look fabulous.
Thank you very much. So we got the Twitter voting.
Yes,
we do.
This is the thing I love the most.
I do too, man. We love our Twitter.
We do.
You're going to be able to tweet right now. Who do you think will win the series?
This way? That one.
You got to hashtag MLG. Hold on, MLG TV Arena.
Yep.
You got to use the hashtag, and then let us know. Use hashtag FaZe or hashtag Optic Nation. Clearly, this is going to even out a little bit. I mean, I know there's a lot of Optic fans, but 97 to 3%.
That's big.
That seems a little bit skewed. And then you obviously have to use Fwiz as well. At Fwiz, you need to be following Fwiz on Twitter for that to work too.
You're a terrible, terrible human being,
I'm a bad person.
But we do have a giveaway as well, a Turtle Beach headset, and they're absolutely awesome. I was using one earlier on today. I think it's fantastic. So you have to retweet using the winning team's hashtag and hashtag MLG.
And check this out. They're on chat. So if you watch 1 hour a day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're going to get a special icon for MLG TV. Make sure you're logged into your account so it can record that you're watching.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get an icon. It's a special icon you can only get for watching this weekend. You got to watch 1 hour a day. Make sure you're logged on. That's MLG TV chat.
That is awesome.
I think that's pretty sweet, man. I'm not gonna be able to get that icon because we're here. I might actually throw my laptop up off the side and have it up. You like what I do?
That's very good.
Yes,
that's
very sneaky, man. Very sneaky. Man. So, Optic Nation versus FaZe, man. I think we should jump right into this and take a look at our squad. Optic Nation here as soon as we get back from a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Optic Nation versus FaZe coming up after this break.